We are here this evening to pay tribute to our dear friend Alex Krause and to recognize the service that he has provided to our entire community. You'll hear this evening from several individuals who've had the opportunity and the privilege to work with Alex in many different capacities. It was his view that to be a part of the community was to contribute, that to be truly great at giving, to be a part of a community is to fully give of yourself. Not money, time. To recognize what it is that you have to do when you have the capacity to do it. And for some people, that is rolling up their sleeves and getting things done. And that is entirely what Alex did every day with every institution that he was a part of.
I've been chairman of the AI dinner for about 12 years now. I served with Alex as co-chairman for about 10 of those years. I remember when I did my first dinner with Alex, and he entirely changed the tone and tenor of how we organized the dinner. You know, to Alex, it wasn't just about planning a shul dinner, it was planning a night out for everybody who came. And he wanted to make sure that, notwithstanding that we were trying to raise money for the shul, but that everybody had a good time, that the dinner was executed perfectly, that everybody felt like they were getting their money's worth, that everything was elegant, everything was done in truly classy and dignified way.
Like anything that Alex undertook, Alex was extremely passionate about Hatzalah. Every opportunity that he could, he thought of a new idea, a new way to approach an issue or a problem. He just wanted what was best for the organization. There really wasn't ego involved. It wasn't personal. With Alex, it was, okay, what's best for the organization?
When Alex joined the JC board, there was an immediate impact on the way we did things. There was a rigor, there was a precision, there was a detail with the way that we needed to operate, because that's what Alex demanded. And even though he was one of an entire board, there was a way that the meetings needed to run, there was the way that we needed to handle the processes, there was a way we needed to hold ourselves accountable. And that is something that continues to today.
Alex and I were on the board and on the executive board of the Y of Union County for over 10 years. It was great working with Alex on different projects. Anything that we worked on, he was so dedicated and so devoted to every single project. He really put his all into it. From the smallest project to the biggest project, he dedicated so much time and so much energy into the most minute details, into the biggest details. He really wanted to make sure everything went well, everything went perfectly.
Alex co-chaired the annual JC golf outing with Brian and I, and his job was essentially to be in charge of the food for the entire day. The joke of it is, Alex probably never played a round of golf in his entire life, but he really jumped into the task full throttle. For him, it was really all about the golfer experience of the day and making sure the golfers had a great time and they really enjoyed the day and would come back next year. In fact, we renamed the outing in memory of Alex's legacy to the Alex Krause Memorial Golf Outing.
Alex was an example. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. Having had the privilege to work with him in a lot of different areas to benefit the community, including the Y, the JEC board, the STEM program, Little League, Alex knew how to give of himself for the benefit of others.
I was introduced to Alex Krause not as a parent in the school, but as someone who was a visionary, someone who was looking into what could be in our school and how to make things happen. And so he was very, very instrumental in putting together an initiative where we would have income and funds for technology. And Alex got things done. He didn't just talk about things, he got them done.
He was sitting there, he wasn't just sitting there to be somebody in the room. He really wanted to make sure that he was doing his part, that he was pulling his weight, that he was doing what he needed to do to make sure that what needed to be done was getting done.
To Alex, it wasn't just about planning a dinner. It was about doing what he can for our shul and doing what he could for the community at large. Alex was involved in a lot of different things that people knew about and a lot of different things that people didn't know about. And Alex, whether it was for the shul, for the dinner, or for anything else, was always willing to step up when he was needed.
You would think that someone who was involved in so many different things and so many different organizations would slack in at least maybe one or two of them, but Alex never really slacked on anything. I mean, he just gave it his all in every capacity that he was in, and even in things that he wasn't officially involved in. Alex just wanted to make things better, and that's the kind of person he was.
Alex was a great role model for all of our kids. He brought leadership, he gave them great pep talks, he did a flawless pitch count, and he even showed up in his amazing Brooks Brothers ensemble to the third base line, sometimes even in his wingtips, suit and tie under his coach's jersey. He really showed the boys what it was like to be a true professional at the age of 8 or 9 years old.
It was always about, to Alex, having a good time. The dinner wasn't just about sitting and hearing speeches, it was about having a good time. And Alex always made sure that that happened.
Alex really helped improve membership morale in Hatzalah. He helped address specific issues that members had raised. He always wanted to make everybody happy. We managed Little League teams together, and Alex and I would have late night phone calls about lineup changes and positional changes. I mean, we're talking about 7 or 8 year olds playing Little League, but it didn't matter.
Alex, to me, is the epitome of what a Papa Bear should be. There is no place you would want to be between Alex and his kids, because he would come at you. Alex is somebody to be remembered for his great kindness to the community, his service, his ability to get things done, his vision, and all of the contributions that he made both outside of the school and in as well.
Alex blessed us as a Kohen for so many years, and I hope and pray he continues to do so for all of us. And he throws a little bit towards the Yankees and Giants.
For Alex, providing service to the community had nothing to do with himself, and it was ultimately about putting others first. And that is the reason why we are instituting the inaugural Alexander Krause Service Award and honoring his good friends, Effie and Talia Gluck, this evening as well.